Every Tuesday from 8 p.m. on your phone, on your tablet, and online. This is the AFC DONScast.
Pre-season podcast number 2 is upon us. Coming up, we hear from Ryan Hedges and Ash Taylor, Scotland teammates Kenny McLean and Graeme Shinnie, and moves afoot from the club to raise more cash, plus Curtis Main signs on for the Dons. This is the AFC DONScast on Tuesday, the 11th of June. Okay, let's get straight into it then. And on Wednesday last week, Derek McInnes made his third summer signing in the form of former Motherwell forward Curtis Main. The 26-year-old has signed a 2-year deal with the Dons. Curtis played 37 times for Motherwell last season, scoring 6 goals. Prior to that, he played 3 years at Middlesbrough, where he played alongside Barry Robson. Following the signing of Ryan Hedges and Ash Taylor last week, we quickly caught up with him after their signing.
Perfect move for me in my time in my career. I think hopefully I can come here, play a lot of games, play in big games, playing cup finals, hopefully have a European run as well, and it was perfect for me at the time. So I'm quite close with Danny Ward. Obviously, came here and he didn't have a bad word to say, and said if this move came about, to take it with both hands, and I'm here.
Ash, welcome back. How did it feel coming through the doors of Pittodrie again?
You know what, it's like I've not been away. No, it was good to be back, and good to be back in the building. I keep in touch with them all, and as well, I've always kept an eye on since I've left. I thoroughly enjoyed my time here, and so I always kept in touch. And like big Scotty McKenna, he's done very well. He was coming through when I was playing, and he's done very well since he's broke through. And pleased for him, he's a good player. And yeah, there's still some faces here that I still know. It's huge for a football club to have their own base and build from that. It's an attractive proposition for players as well to come up and see it all, and you can develop a lot better. You're not on a time schedule, you can stay out a bit longer, do work on things that you need to work on as a group and individually. So no, it's a pleasing thing for the football club.
Meanwhile, it's been rumoured today that Dominic Ball has turned down the chance of a permanent contract with the Dons. Derek McInnes was looking to hold on to the defender after he became a free agent after being released by Rotherham. Aberdeen is urging shareholders to back a move to turn the club into a private limited company. Stuart Milne said changing from a public to private company could unlock £2 million of a potential investment in the club, as well as attracting more capital in the future. A vote on the plan is due to take place on the 2nd of July. The Scotland men and women were in action over the weekend. The men faced Cyprus at Hampden on Saturday night and came out 2-1 winners thanks to a stunning Andy Robertson opener and Ollie Burke winner in the dying minutes of the game. Prior to the match, former Aberdeen and now Scotland teammates Kenny McLean and Graeme Shinnie put each other in the hot seat in a Friends Reunited Q&A.
Favourite goal you've scored?
Probably Apollon Limassol.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't think I'll score a goal like that again. So, your favourite game you've played in?
Blackburn, promoted, 2-1 we beat them. But that was a game that took us up, and then we played Villa the next week and won the league. No big deal. Best player you've played against?
Against? I always like to play against Scott Brown in the middle.
I used to bully you a wee bit, didn't I?
All the time. Good games that I enjoyed, similar kind of players, both like to battle, both left it all out on the pitch, so probably a game that I enjoyed. Best player you have played alongside apart from me?
Shinnie one. Got to say Madders, what he's doing in the Prem. Back in the day I played with Aaron Moy at Huddersfield. He was another level, he was good. But Madders, he's going to go for about 100 million somewhere. Are you looking forward to playing for Derby? You can't exactly say no there, can you? Who wrote these questions? Nah, can't be bothered.
No, I am looking forward to it. Felt like it was time for a new challenge. Looking at sort of you and McGinn and what you have achieved, getting promotion to the Premier League is.
That's you next June, mate.
How was it being the mayor of Norwich?
I was only mayor for about 2 days, and I was drunk for the 2 days.
Did you get the day off that you were trying to get?
I had the day off, and while I had the day off, they appointed somebody. What advice would you give to a 14-year-old you?
Work hard, practice as much as you can, stay away from obviously the
Mad Dog.
the temptations. As boring an answer that is. What is the best ground you have played at that wasn't for a club you played for?
Were you in Mexico?
Aye.
Azteca?
Oh,
That was something else.
Aye.
That was, and it was sold out in that because they were got the World Cup, was it? They were going, so that was special.
Aye, very good.
I've got to say that. Favourite Scotland player when you were growing up?
That's a tough question. That I didn't really have one sort of.
I thought you were going to say I didn't really watch Scotland.
In specific, no, I did. There's no one that I would single out. I watched Scotland as sort of a team. What team are you looking forward to playing next season?
Probably looking forward to going to Spurs, that new stadium. That looks pretty good. But in terms of team, I don't know if I'm looking forward to playing them because I think it will be tough at Man City. That could be painful in the legs, the lungs, the lot. What is the best thing about being a footballer?
Experiencing, as you say, Azteca stadiums, playing in different countries, playing in cup finals. The lifestyle's good. You get plenty of time to spend with your family and your kids. So on the flip side of that, you make a lot of sacrifices in football in terms of Christmas Day and all that sort of things. But there's a lot of pros to it as well. What are your memories from your Scotland debut?
Czech Republic away. Kate Janya scored, Ross McLean set it up. It was a friendly, I was knee sliding in the corner and that, buzzing. Top was off. No, that was good. Shirts framed up my mum and dad's house. Something to look back on.
Meanwhile, Scotland women made their debut in the World Cup in France in their opening encounter against England in Nice on Sunday. A questionable VAR penalty decision saw Nikita Paris open the scoring for England early in the first half, with Ellen White doubling the advantage before the break. But Scotland looked more up for it in the second half and pulled one back thanks to Claire Emsley, who slotted in from close range. Next up for the women in Japan is Japan, ranked 7th in the world on Friday, and Argentina, who are ranked 37th a week on Wednesday. And finally, Niall McGinn has given the Red Army a boost by admitting he hopes to be fit for the first qualifying round in the Europa League next month. He has been out of action since April, but is ahead of schedule with his return and is confident he'll be back sooner rather than later. The player told the Daily Journal that he is hoping to get back for the first round qualifier, but it's a long season ahead, so I don't want to rush things.
Tuning in to the AFC DONScast each week. Couldn't be easier. We're on all the popular platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn and Stitcher. And on the web at our website, afcdonscast.co.uk. Catch us on the big screen via Apple TV and on the road via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Got a smart speaker? Just say, play AFC DONScast. One podcast. Listen everywhere, every Tuesday evening from 8.
Scotland women continue their World Cup campaign. On Friday afternoon, you can watch their match against Japan on BBC One Scotland and BBC Alba from 2 p.m. And the final match of their group is against Argentina in Paris with an 8 p.m. kickoff a week on Wednesday, which will also be shown on BBC One Scotland and BBC Alba. And if you're looking for more football, you can tune in to Soccer Aid for UNICEF this Sunday, live from Stamford Bridge on STV and ITV from 6:30 p.m. to see the rest of the world team play England. And don't forget about our Aberdeen FC Big Supporters Survey. It's still live at invernessreds.co.uk/AFC 2019, where you'll also have the chance to win a brand new Adidas Dons home shirt. I'll be back here next Wednesday, not the Tuesday, with all the news from the UEFA Europa League qualifying draw, which will take place early on Wednesday. Till then, have a good week. I'll be back with pre-season podcast number 3 next Wednesday.
That's all for this week from the AFC DONScast. Why not download and listen to the Here We Go AFC podcast? Discussion, reaction, interviews, and special guests made by Aberdeen fans for Aberdeen fans. Tune in now for the latest episode.